So, a Dubai update. I've got like a 40-minute drive in front of me to the chiropractor, so why not? So we're fully settled now, or it feels like we're fully settled. I'm sure we're not, but it feels like the last sort of 4 weeks have just been absolutely non-stop, like life admin. And the thing with Dubai is, it's really weird. Everywhere you go in Dubai, I am not joking, right? Everywhere you go, except from the fucking chiropractor, is 20 minutes away. It's bizarre. Like, everywhere is 20 minutes. Even if it's on the other side of the road, it's 20 minutes. Which is pretty brutal. The traffic here is fucking outrageous, honestly. I can totally see why people get a driver. And we may, once we're settled a bit more and we've got our own vehicle, this is a rented thing. On that note, actually, get that fucking thing open. Then we may get a driver, because this traffic is stressful. It really is, and it's not even that bad today. But it's so bad, really, like awful. I'm in the wrong lane, man. I'm in the wrong lane, right? And now I'm having to jump over 5 lanes to get into the right lane. And this is it quiet. When it's fucking not quiet, it's people are beeping at you and fuck. All the windows are tinted as well in Dubai because of the heat. So at night time, it's so hard to see. I mean, it's really sunny, it's really hard to see as well. What else? Dubai. But I mean, other than the traffic, there's nothing I don't love about this place. It is just bigger and better on every level. Honestly, I fucking love it. So there's a thing called Noon, right? Which is like it's like a local Amazon. And guys, I am not exaggerating. I can order a fucking PS3, an iPhone, you name it, and have it delivered to me within 15 minutes. Any item I want, pretty much, within reason, obviously, I can have delivered to me within 15 minutes. It's unbelievable. There's an app called Jofa, right? Wait for this one. This is absolutely my favourite. So you go out and you tell the wife, I'm not going to drink tonight. And you get out and you're with friends and you have a drink. Obviously you can't drive. Absolutely zero tolerance drink drive here. However, you can go on your app and get a Jofa, which is a chauffeur who comes and drives your car home. And I'm not even joking, it's about £2 more than a normal taxi. Normal taxis are dirt cheap here. 20 minutes is about £8. So with a wee chauffeur, it's about a 10 spot. He just walks up to your table and asks for your keys, and you just follow him to the car, and he fucking takes you home. You wake up in the morning and your car's in the driveway. It's absolutely glorious. What else? Restaurants are phenomenal. The malls here, my god. I mean, we've got about 3 malls within 20 minutes, and every one of them is bigger than the biggest mall in Edinburgh. Every one of them. It's phenomenal. I'm in the wrong lane again. Fucking brilliant. There's a BMW. The drivers are atrocious. Look, undercut at fucking 80 miles an hour. They are atrocious here. I know you're probably thinking, mate, you're doing a video and driving. I'm not looking at you. Well, I was there, but they're the worst drivers. But I've drove in Italy, and Italy is bad. I'm in the wrong lane again. So you get in a lane, and you're in the right lane, and before you know it, you've got to change lanes. Honestly, it's wild. And that fucking beeping thing comes up all the time. This video is going a bit long. This is definitely not one for Instagram. This will have to go on YouTube. What else to buy? Restaurants are amazing, I said that. Beer. Beer's expensive, man. Beer is pricey here. You're a minimum of 10 or a pint anywhere. You can sometimes get happy hour, but it's still about £9, £8-9. And you can get brunches there. I've never been to, I've been to one years ago. But brunches are probably the best bet here, because, please tell me I'm not in the wrong lane. You can pay like £50 and get food and drink like fucking all day long. So I'd imagine, I've never been, but that would, well, I've not been for years, that would be the best bet. We don't really go down to JBR and Palm and that. We've not been there actually since we left. We were there when we arrived, and then we left there to come sort of a little bit more inland, because it's more affordable. Fucking wrong lane again. I was in the right lane. Fucking hell. I was in the right lane there, and then this is what I mean. You're in the right lane, before you know it, you're in the fucking wrong lane. I tell you what, this is not a me thing. This is an absolute logistics issue with Dubai. The roads are absolutely all over the place. Honestly, and I'm not exaggerating. I'm not suggesting I'm a fucking amazing driver, but I fucking know how to drive. Anyway, I'm in the right lane now, for now. Right? Where was I? Yeah, we went to the Palm for the first week for a little holiday type thing. And that was nice. Sort of beach days and all that. And then we came inland. And I've not been back since. I'll tell you, we've been back once. Once we went back. And we just there's just that much to do here. Honestly, it's the most amazing city in the world. Like we drove into downtown last night actually. We had to go and get some school stuff for my daughter. And just driving along the road, and you've got the skyline, and the sunsets here are amazing. So you got the sunset behind like the Burj Khalifa and all these skyscrapers and stuff, and it's just like, you honestly have to pinch yourself here. Like, I don't know how many golf courses are here, but there's loads. All crackers, all with waiting, well not all, but most with waiting lists, might I add, which is a problem. 100 quid a round, at least, which is also a problem, but fucking is what it is. I need golf. So I said that to Claire, I said, I don't have a choice. I need to play golf. I need golf for my mental health. Everyone's got that thing. I can handle not having that many pints if I can play golf. But I'll figure that out. I've just not had the time. I will figure that out and figure out what's the best way to do this in terms of golf. Another thing I wanted to talk about, this whole like Dubai mindset for the people that don't like Dubai because they like the slavery and all that stuff. Obviously, I don't want to say anything outspoken here, but I personally don't see it. I don't see it. Do I see like certain races working, and I know they're on a very, very low wage? Yes, but I mean, surely, and I could be wrong, but surely they're on more than they would be on back home. So they're making more money. They're probably getting free digs, and they're sending their money back home. Perhaps, I don't know. They're also living in arguably the greatest city in the world. I would say it definitely is, but I can see how people would say it's not. So I don't really see that. Unless, of course, I'm wrong and they're earning less than they would be back home. But I very much doubt that. So I don't really know about that, but I really don't see it. And the people, the thing is, right, nobody fucking moans about like bin men and all that back home who are on minimum wage. And we've got much higher costs. Nobody moans about that, but they want to moan about somebody collecting garbage here. I don't know. I don't really see it, but maybe I'm misinformed. What I will say is most people here are very, very happy, including the bin men and the cleaners and the maids and all that. They're really, really clean. I mean, one of my friends here, they've got a driver, and it costs, now this is cheap, so well, again, is it cheap? So we've got a driver, I'm not sure where he's from, and he works 6 days a week for them, and he gets paid 800 quid a month, and he's available 12 hours a day. And that is a bit cheap, like, but again, he must be getting more than he would get back home, so is it cheap? He's got a room in their house and all that as well, gets to drive their car. He only works when they want to go somewhere, so I can imagine he's driving for probably a maximum of 2 hours a day. I don't know. What else to buy? Loads to do. There's just something everywhere. I think we're going to the cinema tonight. The cinemas look unbelievable. The one that we're going to tonight is in Dubai Mall, and the seats look like the business class seats on Emirates. So I'm looking forward to that. That will be so cool. And you get like waiter service and all that. And that's it, really. I think. Again, I must be on a quiet road because I'm looking down there, and there's like just tail to tail traffic. And it's going back for miles. Wild. Also, do you know what I love about here? Oh fuck, I hope you're still here. What I love about here is it's easy to get anywhere. I can go to the Maldives tomorrow. I think it takes me 3.5 hours to get there, and I can get a flight for 180 quid to the Maldives. I can go to Thailand. I think it's about maybe, I'm not sure how many hours it is to there, but again, cheap as chips. I can drive to Abu Dhabi in less than an hour, or just over an hour. In the wrong lane again. You can, I think we were looking at Mumbai. I think Claire said it was like 3.5 hours to Mumbai. Like, it's just, you can go on, obviously, to Europe, like Cyprus and Turkey. I think that's only 4 hours away. It's just like, it's so accessible here. You can literally go anywhere, and it's cheap. And obviously, you're flying Emirates. There's no other I don't think there's another airline that goes into Dubai Airport other than the Emirates. Possibly Dubai Air, but I'm not sure. There's roughly about 4 airports within an hour to where I live. So you've got Sharjah, you've got Abu Dhabi, you've got Dubai, and I think there might be another one in Dubai, or is that the one that's getting built? It's actually really foggy today, but the Burj is right there. I'm like literally looking at the Burj right now. I could turn the camera, but you won't see it. But just this fucking building is absolutely, so there's huge skyscrapers there, right? But then the Burj is like fucking twice the size of all of them. And it just like freaking, it's just poking into the clouds. That's me hit traffic now. So now I'm in like fucking tail-to-tail traffic. Is tail-to-tail the right word? I don't get it. I feel like it's not. What is it? It's not nose to tail. Tail-to-tail? What is that again? Bumper to bumper. Fuck, it doesn't matter. You know what I meant. Oh, there's a Burj Al Arab as well. So I've got the Burj Khalifa there, and I've got the unofficial only 7-star hotel in the world, the Burj Al Arab, right out in the sea there. It's fucking. By the way, 11 minutes in, I don't know if anyone's still going to be watching. If you are watching this video 11 minutes in, please put something in the comments, because I am well impressed. But yeah, it's just brilliant living here, man. It really is just fucking brilliant. By the way, I could change my mind. I've only been here 6 weeks. Things may change, and I might get sick of it or whatever, or when the heat comes, I might struggle. I think I will. I'm struggling now, and we're in February. I'm hoping that I acclimatise as I get into it. Fuck knows, who knows. But yeah, it's amazing living here, man. Obviously we've got the tax benefits and all that as well. Shopping, by the way, so I'm just going off on one. You can tell I'm on a long fucking car journey. Shopping is not expensive here. Before I came here, I read how shopping was so expensive. I'll tell you what's happened. The Brits who have came over here 3, 4, 5 years ago have not seen the massive rises in food costs back home. So they think it's expensive. Trust me, it is not. It's cheaper. It's definitely cheaper here for shopping. Meals here are cheaper as well when you go out. Generally, we've not really been drinking, so we can go out, the 3 of us, and get a full meal. Normally we just with water. I'll generally get a Coke. I don't really drink water. I do drink water, but not when I'm eating a meal. Go then. And our meals here have been roughly between 50 and 70 quid for the 3 of us. That's sometimes with a starter or a dessert. Normally we don't have 3 courses. So I think that's cheap. It's certainly cheaper than back home. Yeah, I'm trying to keep you here because I'm going to be bored if I just hang up. What else can I talk about? Oh, rent. Rent's extortionate. Rent is ridiculous. We have got a 4-bedroom townhouse in Villanova, and it was, well, I say it's expensive. I'm renting my house out for a very similar price, to be fair, so I've got a bit of fucking brass neck. It was 188,000 dirhams, which divided by 5, I think was about 36 grand, so 3 grand a month. For a 4-bed, it's actually a 5-bedroom. You get 4 bedrooms and you get what you call a maid's room. And a maid's room's just like a little box room with its own toilet and shower and all that. So it's kind of like a small room. In fact, it is a small room. So it's really a 5-bedroom house. Double driveway, back garden, side garden, shared pool and all that. That's really nice. But if you're thinking about coming here and you're looking for a place to stay, I would highly recommend Villanova. Really, really nice. Really love it. Again, you may see other areas, but for me, Villanova, we looked about Times Square, Arabian Ranches, Damac Hills, 2. We didn't go to 1 actually. I wish we had, to be honest. And Villanova was by far the best for us. On a few different reasons, but mainly the location was pretty good. It's right on the Emirates Road, so you're straight onto a motorway, but you're away from it, so you don't hear it obviously. The greenery was loads of greenery, loads of pools. It's got its own mall, it's got its own supermarket, and it's got its own bar, which is very unusual in Dubai. So here you don't really have, in fact, I'm not sure I've ever even saw it. You don't have a bar in Dubai. I've never seen one anyway, if there is. You have restaurants that have obviously serve alcohol. But unless you're in JBR or the Palm, I think they're pretty few and far between. I think anyway. Again, we've only been here 6 weeks, but pretty much any restaurant we've been to out with the Palm or JBR don't serve alcohol, which is fine. Doesn't really bother me. Again, that's probably why I've not been drinking much. Where was I going with that again? Oh, bars, yeah. Yeah, so there's none. For me, it's a good thing. It means if I'm going out, I can just get a wee chauffeur. Get a wee chauffeur to come pick me up, take me home, park me into my bed. Job's good. Right, what else can I talk about? It's getting boring now, eh? Surely you're not still here. Well, daughter, school. I better use parents that, fuck it, all the parents that switched off 20 minutes, 15 minutes ago are regretting it now. School, so we looked around a few schools. We went to all the GEMS schools. I don't know why, we liked them before we came. So we floated about all the GEMS schools and we chose a school for our daughter. Cost wise, I can't remember exactly how much it was. I think it worked out about 10 or 11 grand for the whole year. But obviously she's off for a lot of it. So I just swallowed my chewing gum. Fuck. They get, I think it's 8 weeks off in summer. They get a month off at Christmas. A month. And we got an email yesterday. My daughter was over the moon, saying that Ramadan. We're like, oh yeah. They start instead of starting at 7, they start at 8. Hold on, I need to check that notification. Oh, don't tell me I've got a fucking Zoom and I forgot about it. Oh, it's fine. You back? Yeah. Got an email yesterday when Ramadan's on. Instead of starting at 7, what time do they start? 7:30. They start at 8, and instead of finishing at 3, they finish at 1 throughout the whole of Ramadan, which I think lasts for about a month. I do have to do more research on Ramadan. And by the way, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm sure you do, when Ramadan's on, nothing really changes for Westerners. Like if you're on the Palm or that and you want a drink, or on the marina, they will just put like a shutter thing down so people can't really see you drinking. Not like a shutter, like a canopy thing, like a nice one. Anyway, that's plenty. If you're still here, please leave a comment. You're a legend. Cheers.